Burundi is a small, landlocked country in East Africa with a rich cultural history and complex socio-political landscape. Here's an extensive look at various aspects of Burundi. Geography. Burundi is bordered by Rwanda to the north, Tanzania to the east and south, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo to the west. It is situated along the northeastern shore of Lake Tanganyika, one of the African Great Lakes. The country's terrain is predominantly hilly and mountainous, providing a mild climate that has historically supported agriculture. History. The region that is now Burundi and neighboring Rwanda was originally inhabited by Twa pygmy peoples. Later, Hutu and Tutsi groups migrated into the area, establishing a feudal kingdom by the 17th century. The German Empire colonized the region in the late 19th century, and after World War I, it was ruled by Belgium under a League of Nations mandate and later a United Nations Trust territory. Burundi gained independence from Belgium in 1962. Politics. Burundi's post-independence history has been marked by significant ethnic conflict between the majority Hutu and minority Tutsi populations, like the ethnic tensions in neighboring Rwanda. The country has experienced multiple instances of violence, coups, and attempted coups, with the most devastating period being the Burundian Civil War from 1993 to 2005, which resulted in large-scale massacres and significant displacement of people. Recent years have seen ongoing political instability, including a controversial term extension by President Pierre Nkurunziza in 2015 and his subsequent death in 2020. Evariste Ndayishimiye currently serves as the president, with hopes of stabilizing the nation's political environment. Economy. Burundi is one of the poorest countries in the world, with its economy heavily dependent on agriculture, which employs over 90% of the population. Key agricultural products include coffee and tea, which are the main export commodities. Economic growth is hampered by geographic isolation, poor legal systems, lack of adequate transportation infrastructure, and the lingering effects of civil unrest and political upheaval. Culture. Burundi has a rich cultural heritage, with traditional dance and drumming performances being highly celebrated aspects of its culture. The royal drummers of Burundi are renowned worldwide, representing a tradition that has been passed down through generations. The country's culture also includes crafts such as basketry, mask-making, and pottery. Cuisine. Burundian cuisine is based on staple crops such as beans, bananas, sweet potatoes, and cassava. Corn and sorghum are also important. A typical Burundian meal consists of a starch served with a sauce or stew, featuring legumes, fish, or meat. Challenges. Burundi faces numerous challenges, including political instability, ethnic conflicts, and significant human rights issues. Additionally, it struggles with high rates of malnutrition and health problems such as malaria and HIV/AIDS. Economic difficulties and lack of access to education further complicate its development prospects. Tourism. Tourism in Burundi is minimal compared to its neighbors, partly due to its political situation and lack of infrastructure. However, attractions include the Rusizi National Park, the Ruvubu National Park, and the beaches of Lake Tanganyika. Despite its beautiful landscapes and cultural richness, Burundi's progress continues to be hindered by its complex political issues and socio-economic challenges. The country's path forward requires sustained efforts in peacebuilding, economic development, and social cohesion.